Welcome into Logan High School, Swanson Field here as we have our Game of the Week coverage on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. The Logan Rangers are playing host to the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Onalaska comes in undefeated, the number 3 team in Division 3. Aaron Morse with you. Alongside of me is Scotty Grand. Jeff on the camera as always. Scotty for Onalaska, undefeated back-to-back-to-back shutouts these last 3 weeks. It's a tough task tonight for Logan.
Yeah, tough task for Logan, especially if they can't get the ball going on the ground. I mean, that's their bread and butter. Eli Reynolds has had a very, very productive season for them so far. However, last week was a tough sled for Logan. They went against a really good Reedsburg team, the Beavers, and they pretty much shut down that running game. But they can get it going. They got a couple guys that can move it on the ball. I alluded to Eli Reynolds, the senior running back, 5'10", 165 pounds. And, of course, the junior quarterback, 6'3", 185-pound Johnny Lever, who can also get it going on the ground for Logan. And really that's their bread and butter. If Onalaska can shut that down tonight, it's going to be tough sledding for Logan because throwing the football is not their forte for what I'm seeing analyzing this from afar.
Yeah, you mentioned Logan having a tough sledding this week. Really what has to change, I mean, we know that in order to be competitive in this game, they have to be able to run the ball, as you said. But so what has to change from last week to this week?
Well, they need to get leverage. They need to get to the second level and seal and try to get some holes open for Reynolds and some of the other playmakers that they have on this roster. And, they got a couple receivers too, Aaron, good size. Nick Jolly, 6'2", $155, a junior, got a touchdown on the air. And Jacob Hackenbarth, 88, 6'5", 195-pound sophomore, is another guy that they like to kind of highlight. So the one thing you look at this Logan roster, they have a lot of talent at that junior, sophomore level right now, not a senior-heavy team, where you look at Onalaska, a lot more senior-heavy. So when you look at the experience and how to shut down certain plays, obviously Onalaska may have a little bit of an edge in that aspect, but this Logan team's got a lot of talent, so you can't sleep on it. And again, they put up some impressive numbers on the ground this year. If they can get that going tonight, this might be an interesting football game we have here this evening.
On the Onalaska side, Scotty, they threw the ball well last week. Adam Skifton, 300 yards. I talked to Coach Yashinsky. We'll hear that coming up in just a bit, that they're okay throwing the ball 30-plus times, and they might be able to do it again here tonight.
Well, if you look at it, Logan's given up 373 yards in the air so far, and the opposition QB is 117 quarterback rating coming into this game. So Coach Yash is obviously seeing what I think some people have seen, that this secondary could be susceptible to the big play. We'll have to see if Logan can shut that down. Obviously, Onalaska on the outsides with Odom, Burnett, and I think Ethan Anderson is coming up a little bit too. Brody Mitchell played great last week for Onalaska. They have a lot of weapons at that receiver area. And again, the key, offensive line play. Can Onalaska's offensive line continue to play well in the trenches? They've done so the last couple weeks, and they've improved definitely the last couple weeks. We'll see if that continues tonight.
All right, well, your furnace make it through another heating season. Now it's time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. We'll take a break here in our pregame coverage of our Game of the Week. When we come back, we'll talk to the head coach of the Logan Rangers, Casey Noble. We'll be back right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed Roofing and Siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong Air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong Air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong Air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West.
Welcome back into Logan High School, Swanson Field, game of the week. Some technical issues on our chat with Casey Noble, so we'll have to scrap that. Scotty, if we look overall at the MVC this year, the two new teams, Reedsburg and Baraboo, we'll see Onalaska take those guys on eventually. Those two teams are both undefeated in the conference as well as Onalaska, so if we look forward towards those types of games, might put you on the spot here, but what do you think about those potential matchups down the road?
Well, I do think that Baraboo's not as strong as they once were from a couple years ago. They've lost a lot of playmakers, especially on the offensive side of the ball, and I think their schedule has been kind of weak to start the season, so it's kind of a deceptive Baraboo team, I think, in some aspects. However, the Reedsburg Beavers are pretty good. I mean, if you watch a lot of what they do offensively, it's nothing that's going to catch you off guard per se. But the thing that they do very well is they match. They're very good at playing chess on defense, and I think that'll be something when those two, when Onalaska and Reedsburg clash. I believe that's next week, if I'm correct. That's going to be an interesting game because I want to see how Reedsburg's going to shut down the passing attack of the Hilltoppers because I don't think they faced a team that can throw the ball like Onalaska in quite some time. I also think that defensively they're going to have a really tough time with Levi Bolstead and John Nickram on the edges. I think those two have played very well. And, I mean, I don't know, man. I think that game might decide who wins the conference. I really do. I know it's early, and I'm not discounting Logan's chances here tonight. I would never do that because any given Friday, anything can happen in high school football. But if you look at this matchup on paper, it's a tough it's tough sledding for Logan tonight.
Do you see the rest of the MVC? Is it an Onalaska, Reedsburg, and maybe a Baraboo race, and everyone else kind of vying for that next spot?
Maybe. Here's the thing that is interesting. I think if Central gets hot, they might be a team to watch just because of last week. I don't know if we saw Central's best effort last week. They've got some concerns with some injuries and questions at quarterback. Maybe we haven't seen the real Riverhawks yet. They have a favorable schedule that maybe they could creep kind of back in. I know John kind of said the same thing this afternoon, and I agree with him in that aspect. However, if I were to prognosticate this, I would definitely say Onalaska, Reedsburg are the two top teams in this conference.
So let's switch then and take a look at Logan. Obviously, you got to win so many conference games if you want to get to the playoffs. They're probably right there on that mark. I guess it's anyone's best guess.
That's how you think. I
but
like
do you think
chances.
they get there, right?
I like their chances. I love how they run the football. I think Eli Reynolds is super talented. Obviously, they got some experience, they got some youth. I think Lever's a good athlete at quarterback. They got some pieces, man. I mean, I have not come out here and said that I think Logan's gonna just get land-based in this game. I didn't say that at all. They have a chance here tonight to make this interesting. If they can run the football, if they can actually do something against this Onalaska defense that's been really, really phenomenal this season, they got a chance.
Well, that's the key. They got to run the ball, right? They got to shrink the game. They got to shorten the game to limit possessions.
Yep, win possessions. Don't let Onalaska get in rhythm in the passing game. And then if you're Onalaska, how do you continue to build on the run, right? So we'll see if that happens.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. We'll take another break here on our pregame coverage of our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. Kickoff coming up right after this between the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Logan Rangers.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
S-C-S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Allied Cooperative, your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. Just about ready for kickoff here from Swanson Field, our ESPN La Crosse game of the week, as the Logan Rangers are hosting the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Your fashion note for today, Onalaska is in their all whites with their purple stripes down the side, purple lettering and numbering, white helmets, purple stripe, purple lettering as well. Logan is in the red tops, the red, all red helmets, the white lettering, and the black pants with the white stripe down the side of it.
Like that classic look by Logan.
Yeah, it's a very, like you said, very classic helmet. I mean, it's just red.
Yeah, it's not like the Cleveland Browns helmet where you really don't know what it stands for. It's just a red helmet. That's all you need to know.
So that's what they're going with here as they run out to midfield here. Just about ready for kickoff.
Beautiful field, that's for sure.
It's a beautiful night.
You come here to Swanson, like you said, beautiful night. I'm glad the temperatures are cooling down for the big guy up in the booth. I'm happy about that. But it's nice and cool, and we got some nice lighting, and Swanson Field is always a very nice field to play on, and I know that Tom Yashinsky's excited to play on field turf tonight. Just throwing it out there.
I think he's also glad that he's not up here in this booth.
Yeah.
He said a couple of times, booth.
Going up these steps can be rigorous, especially if you've already worked 10 hours today. Not, just saying. But.
Hey, are you leading on to anything about that turf?
Yeah.
He wants that turf in Onalaska.
I don't know how many times we went up and down these steps, right, Jeff? And every single time we hold on and brace, because I'm glad my wife upped my life insurance policy. Let's just put it that way. All right.
Just about ready for kickoff here. Onalaska will kick off first. It'll be Kason Irwin, as he has done all year, to kick it away. Sitting on the left hash, he'll be kicking from right to left. So that means, in turn, Logan will be on offense from left to right. Get the whistle for play, and Irwin's kick is a little squib kick, and onside. It's bounced high in the air, and it's still loose on the ground, and finally Logan will pick it up right about the 40. Wow, that was a really nice onside kick by Irwin, and honestly, Onalaska probably should have recovered that onside kick.
Yeah, they should have, but they didn't, and I tell you, it was close, but good job by Logan to kind of maintain possession there.
Man, it was a perfect bounce right in the middle of the field. Then the Logan returner was hit hard as he was making contact with the ball, and doesn't matter. Logan has it at their own 40. It'll be Johnny Lever in the shotgun with Reynolds to his left. Two receivers out right for him. It's Jolie and Hackbarth. Now Logan will change formations. They'll shift around, and now Reynolds in the slot out left. Sends him in motion from left to right. They're going to hand it off to him on a little bit of a sweep. He makes a stiff arm, breaks a tackle, crosses the 45, just shy of midfield, and a good first play for the Logan Rangers.
Yeah, good first play, good block on the edge by 88. We talked about Jacob Hackenbarth, the sophomore, 6'5", good size. Put him out on the wing, let him do the work, and you got a couple smaller guys out there for Onalaska. And when you say that Sebastian Smith, that 6 foot 165 is small, that sets something right there.
So it's a gain of 8 for Eli Reynolds on play number 1. We questioned how well Logan would be able to run the ball today, and they need to run it well to win. Reynolds is lined up to the right now of Lever. There'll be a handoff to Reynolds, left side, and he'll break it open. He's got some space into the open, crosses the 30, 25, and he's taken down there at the 20. However, there is a flag on the play back at the 40. We'll see what that's for.
There's going to be a hold on Nick Jolly, number 1 for Logan on that play.
Well, depending on where the flag official will be marked, it will be close to a first down even after the yardage taken away. But there was a big hole open there for Eli Reynolds. Would have been a gain of 32. Officials still talking it over. One official does not have his hat. Now that means, I guess, if he was the official that threw the flag, maybe his hat was another flag. Or maybe he just lost it.
So it is a hold on Logan.
Oh, so they will. There's 2 penalties. So as I was talking about, there's a face mask. So they will decline the hold. They will accept the face mask. So the face mask on Logan will bring him back all the way back from the original line of scrimmage. Now the Logan coaches want it to be enforced from where it happened. Logan is adamant that it should be taken from where the face mask was. It would have been taken from where the hold was. I don't know if there's a difference there, personal foul or not.
In yardage there would be, yes, and then where the
Right.
face mask happened, but when did it happen, though?
Yeah.
You know, it depends.
I think it might have been the downfield.
Yeah.
If that official's hat was also his second flag. Logan's still trying to argue their point. The officials still talking it over on their headsets, their little microphones they have. This is a long break after just 2 plays.
And you got to think that actually benefits the Hilltoppers, too. Because Reynolds looks very solid right now.
Yeah, finding some room. Well, this break will give me a chance to tell you about 3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615. Or stop into 3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. And now they will move the football back up, I believe. Now they have to figure out where the face mask happened.
So then if you're Coach Yashinsky, you would have took the hold instead then, wouldn't you?
But I think the hold was so
during,
they will take the hold,
yeah,
yes.
Because it was during the run around the seal.
Yes.
I could see it. Jolly had a hold of the outside linebacker in the inside right pad and was just holding him back. And it was hard to miss, from this vantage point.
So now I think Logan wants the holding to take place from where the hold was, which I believe, though, is that not the rule in high school? On a hold, you take the penalty from where the hold occurred, correct? Not from the original line of scrimmage?
Correct.
So then the ball would be all the way back to the, to the 50 is where it should be about. So Logan is still wanting their field position, and now they're going to pick up the ball again.
Well, it's important for Logan, obviously.
I mean, this is a first down or not, basically, is what you're looking at.
You're facing a defensive unit that's been just incredible these last 3 weeks, and you want to get some confidence for your offensive line.
So they're going to put it at the 49, the third different spot we've had, and I think what that means is that the hold was at about the 41.
So no disagreement from Coach Yashinsky.
I think he knows it's right.
Yeah,
yes.
He does.
So the 10-yard penalty will net 1 positive yard for Logan on the run by Eli Reynolds is really what it's going to come out to be. And now they're going to move the football again. And now they're going to give him a first down. All right, so they've moved the ball for a 4th time now, Scotty. It is now past midfield. It's
I
on the.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a 6th grade story problem
Yeah.
right now. If train A left at this time and train B left at this time, and then you went train C went north, and then they all collided in the center, which train would win? Nobody knows.
It'll be a 3-yard run for Eli Reynolds. A 10-yard penalty on Logan results in a first down. After all of that.
Look like they're going to throw the ball maybe here too.
So Lever in the shotgun will send Reynolds in motion left to right. They're going to fake the handoff. Lever's going to keep it up the middle, and that time Onalaska was ready for it. First one in that time, Ben Sturr.
Yeah, Sturr blew that play up immediately. Obviously, they've seen that fake sweep quarterback draw before that Lever likes to run. Onalaska read that one very well.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 here. Scotty, that's only the 3rd play. I feel like we've been watching this game for a half hour.
Yeah. I have to say, it's definitely made me question my knowledge of football in these last 30 minutes.
Well, I've never seen the ball spotted 4 different times after a penalty.
That's for sure.
Lever has Reynolds to his right in the shotgun. Again, Jolie and Hackbarth out right. He's going to turn and keep it again. Will Lever on the fake handoff to Reynolds. He'll cross the 45 up to about the 43. Another good chunk gain. Will make it 3rd and manageable, about 3rd and 4 here.
Yeah, Logan's offensive line doing a pretty good job here early against Onalaska's defense. However, Onalaska's starting to figure out some of these fake end-arounds, inside traps with the quarterback. And you know they've studied this film thoroughly before this.
Yes. It's an option offense without the triple part of it. At this point, I mean, it's whether, Lever's holding it or giving it to Reynolds.
Like a modified college pistol.
He's going to throw this time. It's going to be a little dump off into the flat for Reynolds. He's going to leap over a man. That was Cy Smith. He went over with a slight hurdle, and he will pick up the first down because of it.
Yeah, good play by Logan. Nice toss out by Lever. Good catch by Reynolds, and good play design by the Rangers to get the first down.
So Reynolds with the first catch. It'll go down as a gain of 6 here, and another first down for Logan. They're driving here to start.
Yeah, and they're taking some time off the clock, too.
I think this might be the best we've seen anyone move the ball on Onalaska in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
And honestly, you had a feeling it's possible because Logan can move the ball on the ground. They do a very good job with their guards on the inside making plays.
8.5 minutes remaining, first quarter just getting started. Reynolds is to the right of Lever, and he's going to hand it off to Reynolds this time. He'll cross the 35 up to about the 33. That's another gain of 5 for Eli Reynolds.
Nickram with a good tackle on that left edge, not over pursuing and staying home. However, good push again by this Logan offensive line. That left side, 55 Samuel Lone and 73 Calvin Deaver doing a good job right now early.
Lever will back off from the shotgun. There are a couple of chances to try to draw Onalaska off. Now they'll look at the play sheet, and they'll hand it off to Reynolds, looking right side this time. And that time it is not really going anywhere, thanks to Sam Pika. Hit Reynolds right about the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2 for Eli Reynolds.
Pika doing a good job coming off the edge. Nice tackle on Reynolds. Probably the first clean tackle on Reynolds of this game so far, Aaron, as he's looked pretty good in the trenches so far.
7.5 minutes remaining, first quarter. Same formation for Logan, and they will back off and look at the wristband play sheets again. Reynolds on the left of Lever will not get the ball. This time it's going to be Lever keeping himself, trying to work that left side. It's going to be close to a first down. They're going to mark him right about the 28, which is the line to gain. And they are, I believe, going to give it to him. No official sign yet, I don't believe. And they are going to stop to measure. I think that's probably the right decision. They will officially look to measure this. I think it'll go down as a gain of 3 either way for Reynolds, if they get it or not.
Looked like a first down from my vantage point, Aaron.
I also think this is the first time we've seen a measurement this year.
Yeah. We've been teased a couple times.
Yes.
It just hasn't happened.
Yeah. Referee did not want to make the eyeball check. And it's a first down. First down by half of the ball, quarter of the ball. And the Rangers have their third first down of this drive.
Yeah, nice methodical drive by Logan. Just doing what they do, run the football. Don't do anything that is out of your realm. Run what works. And right now, this 3-3-3 defense of Onalaska, first time this season, they've really kind of been, I guess you could say, controlled in this aspect of the game.
So the clock continues to run under 7 minutes now. Reynolds on the right of Lever. The way this is going, Logan will take off at least half of this first quarter on the opening drive. And the turn, and Lever's going to keep it again. Right side, he'll get some good yardage again on first down, up to about the 29, 28-yard line. Another gain of 5 for Logan.
Sean Gillis missed a pretty good opportunity to get Lever for a loss. He read that play correctly, but just ran right around him. And I don't know if he just didn't see him coming through the hole or what, but he read the play correctly. He just didn't wrap up on anything.
Well, we are officially halfway through this first quarter. Onalaska hasn't even stiffed the ball yet. Maybe their closest chance to get the ball or a stop is on that onside kick they tried to open the game. Lever will turn and hand it off to Reynolds this time. Cut back inside. Now he'll bounce back outside. He'll slip down right about the 20-yard line as a trio of Hilltoppers come in to tackle him. Sean Gillis is in there, as well as Ben Sturr and Aiden Summerfield.
Yeah, good pursuit by the Onalaska defensive line, especially that second level, the linebacker group. Just followed Reynolds, followed his eyes. Reynolds looked like he slipped a little bit, like you said, Aaron, on that right foot as he was trying to go inside with it.
Well, this is the recipe for a Logan victory. This drive right here is exactly what we were talking about.
This is what they need to do if they want to have a chance tonight, I think, because Onalaska is going to try and light up the scoreboard if they can.
Reynolds on the right of Lever will not get the ball again. It'll be Lever this time, and he is stopped short. Really good push that time by the Hilltoppers. I think the first one in there again was Sean Gillis.
Yeah, Gillis is having himself a pretty good series here. He had the missed tackle on Lever, but he's made a couple quality stops, and now Logan obviously probably going to go for it here in a short yardage situation.
4th and 2, short yardage situation has been all Onalaska this season. They have come up with stop after stop in 4th and short. We'll see what Logan wants to draw up. Only one pass play on the drive so far. It'll be an empty set to start off for Lever. Reynolds is out right. Now he will turn and check the wristband. He's got Hackbarth and Jolie out to his left, and I think they're going to want to call timeout here, and they will. So Logan will take a timeout. They want to talk over this 4th and 2. We will be right back. Quick 30-second break, and we'll see this 4th down play on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sparks Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. Big 4th and 2 coming up here for the Logan Rangers, as they are in the huddle. 4:10 remaining here in this first quarter. They've had all of the possessions so far. They'll line up in that same set as they went before the timeout. They're going to send Reynolds in motion right to left. They're going to keep it with Lever over on the right side, and it's going to be close. He was hit down by a couple of Hilltoppers. Cy Smith, Sean Gillis in there. It's going to be very close to that first down marker right about the 18.
Onalaska says it's their football, obviously.
I think it is, based on that mark.
Yeah, that mark is not a promising mark for the Rangers. Good penetration by the Onalaska defensive line.
Are we going to get another measurement? I think we are.
That's the right thing to do, just to see where it's at, but I think it's going to be short.
I think so. I mean, they had to get to the 18-yard line. It looks like it's halfway there. Yep, it's short. So another fourth down stop for Onalaska. That has been the story of their defense this year.
How about this defense and heartbreaker for Logan, you know, chewing up about 8 minutes of time here in this first quarter and in the red zone and can't capitalize with the football. It's got to be deflating for the Rangers.
But Onalaska's done it all year. They had three straight 4th-and-1 stops against Menominee earlier this year. I mean, they've done it to everybody that they faced off with, and they do it again. And it looked so promising for Logan, and now they come away scoreless after an 8-minute possession. Onalaska will start off. Be skipped in the shotgun. Kuhn to his right. They're going to hand it off to Kuhn. He'll be hit right away. Not anything. No room.
Yeah, good play on the inside that time by Scott Grossbach.
So no gain that time for Brady Kuhn. 2 receivers right, 2 left, with Kuhn to the right of Skifton. He'll drop back to pass. He's looking right. Now he'll roll out right, toss a little sidearm across the middle. Brody Mitchell will run forward and pick up the first down up to about the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11 for the Hilltoppers in the first down.
Yeah, good little crossing route by Mitchell right in the inside of that cover 2, and a good throw by Skifton. And Mitchell does the rest. And Brody's gotten some time the last couple of weeks getting the football and getting a chance to make some plays.
Well, last week when you make a couple of big catches as you're being hit on the catch, and that's going to get you a little extra point time, maybe a few extra routes run. We're going to hand it off to Kuhn, and no room again. The first one in, Daniil Roberts.
Yeah, Roberts did a great job on that play. Read that perfectly. And Onalaska on the outsides right now having some problems with Logan's defensive front. Roberts blew that play up immediately.
It's a loss of 3 for Kuhn. Logan's ready to protect that run game.
One-on-one on the outsides.
Odom in motion. They're going to fake that jet pass, roll out back right. Kuhn's wide open in the flat. He's got some room forward. Breaks an arm tackle. Now he's got blockers out in front. He's down the middle of the field. The 30, the 25, tackled from behind, down at the 20.
What a play by the Hilltoppers and a great call. You got all your receivers kind of running a stunting up. I don't know if you saw that, Aaron. They're all running upfield. You sneak the back out into the flat. Nobody's there to pay attention to Brady Kuhn, and he does the rest. And how about the run and some of the juke moves you see from 28? You don't see it from him very often, but when he gets into the open field, he's very deceptively quick.
52-yard gain from Skifton to Kuhn, and it's a red zone trip for Onalaska here. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Kuhn on the left of Skifton. He'll go out in the pass route here. Skifton will throw across the middle. Nicky Odom, slight bobble, but he makes the grab inside the 15 down to about the 12. It's a gain of 8 for Nicky Odom.
Yeah, they were looking for Evan Anderson on the outside as he was matched up one-on-one. That was the first read. Good job that time by Skifton to look it off and get it to Odom, because if he tries to throw that ball, the coverage was great on the outside. I believe it was number 6, Avon Smith, the 6'3 senior out there on Anderson.
Anderson's got single coverage out on the left. They'll hand it off to Kuhn, though, up the middle. He'll get to about the 10-yard line, maybe just shy. It's going to be 3rd and inches here.
Yeah, not much room, and the interior of Logan's defense is doing a fantastic job so far in this game. 76 Mason Deal has been doing a really good job in the middle.
3rd and a short 1 here. Sampika comes in as a fullback. They'll hand it off to Kuhn. He leaps over a man at the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up the first down up to about the 8-yard line.
Actually, it's Gabe Catchy, 78 in the middle. And the movement from him is pretty good. At 6'2", 205, a senior, kind of playing that, what do they call it, the old school nose tackle.
Yeah.
You don't see it very often.
Right up the middle. Hope he can break open everything. Onalaska quickly to the line under center. They're going to turn and quick pitch out to the right side. Here's Matty Burnett, and he escapes a couple of tackles, but he's finally taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Really nice pursuit that time on the outside. I believe that was Roberts again.
Yeah, Roberts has had a good first half so far for the Rangers. This Logan defense, I think, has played pretty well. The Brady Kuhn pass, to give up a chunk play, but overall, they at the point of attack, they've done very well.
We're down in for a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and goal as the clock continues to run. About 10 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Skifton will look to the sideline. Doesn't seem like he's in any rush to get a playoff. We'll see if they want to snap one here as we're under 5. Continues to look at that clock, and they will let it run out to 0. That's the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is our score. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness. They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta. Quarter number 2 coming up on our Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Back here in the second quarter, 0-0 is our score. Onalaska is threatening. Skifton will take a shotgun snap. He'll roll out left, looking into the flat, into the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown! No, they're going to say he's short.
Really?
I don't know how that's the call. I mean, he is in the end zone.
That's
Evan Anderson should have had his first touchdown of the year. It was taken away from him. I don't know how you mark that short. He's diving, catching in the end zone.
Nobody touched him, and he rolled into the end zone. Unless they go the one knee is, down in high school football.
I believe they do, but I thought he was in the end zone as he was catching the ball.
Looked good from my vantage point.
It'll be 3rd and inches. They're going to quarterback sneak with Skifton up the middle. Ball is loose, and it's a scramble at about the 1-yard line for the ball. Still trying to sort things out. I believe Onalaska got the ball back. They did. So they will have the ball at the 1-yard line. Sloppy play there right at the goal line. Skifton just lost it on the quarterback sneak.
Got to think they're going for it here on 4th down.
Fourth and goal here from the 1. We'll see what Onalaska wants to do. They're in a shotgun formation. Kuhn to the right of Skifton. It's Burnett and Odom out to the right. They're going to turn. That's a quick pitch out to Kuhn all the way outside. He's going to try to speed to the outside, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Brady Kuhn. A 1-yard run for Brady Kuhn, and Onalaska goes up 6-0 after not having the ball for 8 minutes in that first quarter.
Yeah, but Logan made him work for it, that's for sure. That was not an easy touchdown for the Hilltoppers, and pretty good battle in the trenches so far. Good play design by Onalaska, kind of throw out that toss and let the receivers block on the outside. Good seals on the corners. Nice run by Kuhn to finish, get the head down for a touchdown.
So Mallory Megan's on for the extra point, and it is through and good, and it is 7-0 Onalaska with 10:56 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back as Logan will look to answer on our Game of the Week coverage on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back here at Logan High School, free insurance reviews, free quotes, bottom line. They make insurance easy for you. And most importantly, all of your insurance needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. 7-0 Onalaska leads. Hilltoppers over the Rangers as Irwin will kick it away. Little squib kick, line drive on the ground will be picked up, and we have a whistle before, and I believe we got an offsides on Onalaska.
Yeah, a little early on the release. I believe one of the outside gunners probably got a little excited.
So a 5-yard penalty on Onalaska, their first of the game. Irwin will do it again from the left hash. And it'll be another squib kick right up the middle of the field this time, and is picked up on a run by Johnny Lever. And he will cross the 40 up to about the 41-yard line. That is where Logan will take over.
Yeah, let's see if Logan can answer here. I thought they had a really nice drive, Aaron, and heartbreaking they couldn't really convert, but I tell you, the offensive line of the Rangers so far has controlled tempo, on that side of the football. Onalaska, got those good athletes up front, but so far it's the athletes on the other side in the red that are making an impact in this game, but they got to get the ball in the end zone here.
Got Bradley check in as a fullback. Lever will hand it off to Reynolds. He'll move along the right side, stiff arm, and he'll get hammered down, a gain of 2. Tackle in there by Gillis as well as Evan Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson and Gillis right there on that play. And Sean Gillis is having himself a first half here tonight. And, he's made some flash plays this season. But, he just seems to be always around the football, Aaron. That's the one thing I notice about 20. That star position in this 3-3-3 is kind of like, the Leroy Butler, the Charles Woodson type position that the Packers used to run in some capacity.
Well, it's always a big hit, or at least a good hit when
Yes.
he's up there. It's not weak contact as he's trying to make a tackle. 2nd and 8. Lever's going to keep it himself,
Nice
running along
block.
the left side, and he will cross the 45. Another big hit. And he'll be tackled at about the 49. It'll be a gain of 8. Or rather 6, I should say.
78, Gabe Katchke that time had one heck of a block on Alex Batista. And we've talked about how good Batista is in the trenches. And that time, man, Katchke just took him to school.
Batista not the biggest of guys to play in at that, defensive nose tackle spot.
Right.
But he's very agile and can really take up space.
The pancake breakfast came early. That was pretty impressive.
Reynolds on the right of Lever. We'll hand it off to Reynolds, moving to the left side. He's got some room. He'll try to drag a defender, but it'll be Ben Sturr who drags him back from the jersey, and it's a first down, though, a gain of 4.
Reynolds had some room, too, and Sturr doesn't get in there and, kind of slow the momentum. We might be talking Reynolds getting to that secondary and testing their tackling ability a little bit because he had a lane out there.
There's been holes for this run game so far. Now it's our question coming in, if Logan could do what they are doing right now. Reynolds line up as a receiver out left. Hackbarth and Jolie right. Lever alone with Bradley Check again as that fullback right on the line. Reynolds will be in motion, and they will hand it off to him, moving along the right side. And again, Onalaska all over it. Sam Pika, first one there. Sean Gillis comes in and helps as well. Aiden Summerfield, Brody Mitchell, they're all in there on the tackle.
Sterling Meyer lost his helmet. I mean, it's just going on. It's like cats and dogs living together. It's mass hysteria out there, Aaron. I tell you, this is football at its finest right now. Old ground and pound. I love it, man. This is great.
Meyer will have to come out for a play with him losing his helmet, so Colton Davis will replace him for a play. Again, a nothing for Eli Reynolds. So it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up with 8 minutes remaining in this first half. Time flying so far.
Sean Gillis having himself a heck of a defensive game right now on the stat sheet column.
This time they're going to send Jolie in motion left to right. Lever will toss him out in the flat. He's got a lot of blockers and a lot of room. He'll pick up a first down, shove a man off, and he'll step out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. And as I mentioned, a first down and a gain of 13 for Nick Jolie.
Yeah, so they used Reynolds as kind of a flanker bait, and they put Jolly out in the flat, and a good job after the catch to get some really good yak and a really good possession for Logan here. And they've really been able to move the ball, Aaron. We questioned it coming in, but they've done a good job.
It's not just about them being able to move up and down the field. It's the chunk plays. They're getting 4, 5, 6 yards of play at times.
Now can they convert? That's the question.
1st and 10 here at the 34-yard line. Lever in the shotgun all by himself. He'll drop back to throw, looking left, down the left sideline, looking for Reynolds. Overthrew him by about a yard or 2. Incomplete. Good coverage by Xavier Lawrence.
Yeah, excellent coverage by Lawrence. And step for step that time. Ball a little overthrown, but a good battle on the outside. If you're looking for PI there, that is definitely not going to be thrown.
It's really good coverage.
It's just good coverage and good battling out there by both athletes. Man, this Logan offensive line tonight has been very, very good. I was a little concerned about their pass pro tonight, but it's been excellent so far in this game.
Jolie again by himself in the shotgun, or rather Lever, I should say. Will send Jolie in motion right to left. Lever will look out left. Now he'll run up the middle. He's got some room. Cross the 15, 10, 5. He's tackled down there from behind by Aiden Summerfield. It's a gain of 29 for Johnny Lever.
Yeah, again, we talked about this Logan offensive line open up a big hole for Lever to run through, and he does not disappoint with the athleticism, almost getting into the end zone for the Rangers.
They're going to mark him down at the 6, so 28-yard gain officially for Lever on the run. Longest play for the Rangers tonight. Now they'll go tight set. They'll have both Check and Reynolds right and left respectively of Lever. They're going to turn. They're going to give it to Check. He's going to try to navigate the middle of the field. He'll cross the 5 up to about the 3, a gain of 3 for Bradley Check.
Levi Bolstead with the tackle. A good job coming off that left side to catch Check on the back end. Check looked like he had a little bit of a hole there, and Bolstead doing a good job collapsing on that play.
Coming up on 6 minutes remaining here in the half. Reynolds deep left of Lever. They're going to turn, and it's quarterback option. He's going to fake the pitch, run up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Logan. They answer and they trail 7-6 pending the extra point.
Yeah, Lever, again, we talk about the size at 6'3", 185. Uses all that size to get into the end zone. And Logan, we talked about it, an important drive for them to answer, and they do. Aaron, we might have one heck of a football game here tonight at Swanson Field the way it's looking right now.
6:03 remaining second quarter. 7-6 Onalaska leads. Extra point here coming for Danielle Roberts. And it is up and smoked through the uprights. And we are tied at 7 apiece. Onalaska will look to answer the first touchdown they've given up in 4 weeks. We'll be right back.
With a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change. Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. Kickoff goes out of bounds. A weird roll, weird spin off the foot of Roberts, and will roll out of bounds at about the 21. So flag is down.
A good field position for the Hilltoppers to start.
Well, Scotty, is, you haven't given up points in the past 3 weeks, and now you do, and Logan moving the ball well. Is that kind of a shock to Onalaska? How does it take them a little bit to recover, or is it like, all right, now let's get serious here?
Well, we'll find out. I mean, you got to collect yourself here and see if you can get something on the board and answer that touchdown. And, from the defensive side of the ball,
yeah.
I mean, you've been playing well all year. You get hit in the mouth a couple times. Maybe it wakes you up a little bit. We'll see how they respond the next time that they're on the field.
Is it partly on the offense here to answer back as well and not just give it right back to the defense?
Yes, just they need to sustain something here, I think.
So they'll start at their 35 if the kickoff out of bounds penalty. Odom in motion. Instead, they're going to hand it off to Kuhn on the misdirection. Left side. Got some blockers out in front. Crosses midfield, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 45. Big gain on first down. It'll be a gain of 20 for Brady Kuhn.
That's a pretty good answer to start with right there. Kind of an off tackle. Nice little counter play, and Kuhn coming off that left side. Great blocking. Number 68 with a nice block for the Hilltoppers. Or 65, that's Sean Evans, excuse me. Making a great pull and a good seal. Good job by Kuhn.
2 left, 2 right in terms of receivers. Kuhn on the left is Skifton. He'll drop back to throw the ball, looking left, still looking. Now he'll roll. Now he'll still roll. Now he'll fire right on the sideline, and Evan Anderson will make a sliding grab on one knee at about the 41. It'll be a gain of 5 for Anderson.
Good job by Anderson. We talked about it last week. Onalaska does a good job coming back to Skifton when he's in trouble. Another good example of that. Anderson just coming into the soft spot. Good pass by Skifton. 2nd and 5 now.
Same formation for the Hilltoppers. Just Burnett out right, though. They're going to send Odom in motion. Touch pass for him, left to right. First time he's touching the ball, trying to get around the corner. He does. Cross the 35-30. He's got blockers. 25-20, and he's tackled out of bounds there. And Onalaska is right back into the red zone. Thought maybe Odom could have cut back middle of the field, and that's a touchdown.
What I liked there is the Onalaska Hilltopper offensive players, when they're in a block and they know Nicky's going to get to the outside, they just throw their hands up so there's no flag or no potential for a penalty. And a better run by Nicky that time. He really didn't have it clean, Aaron. He just used the athleticism to get to the outside. And, man, is he something so fun to watch is Nicky Odom.
Should say it's his second touch of the game. He's now got 2 catches for 32 yards. You know, those plays are a quarterback's best friend. Those all go as passing yards for Skifton. They'll send Odom in motion again. This time Skifton will keep it on the ground. He'll get up to the 15 and then swung down. That time by big Lucas Ellertson.
Yeah, Onalaska trying to do what Logan did to them with that quarterback draw and fake it off their key player, Nicky Odom, a la Eli Reynolds on the other side. Logan was ready for it.
It's a gain of 2 for Skifton. 2nd and 8. 4.5 minutes remaining here in this half.
Halloween is right around the corner. That was a good ragdoll impersonation.
Skifton looking to throw into the flat, and it's nearly intercepted. Bradley Check with an outstanding read from his linebacker spot. Skifton thought he was still standing in the middle of the field. He wasn't.
Yeah, Skifton, again, you know, we talked about it. He locks eyes with the receiver, and that time he did with Nicky Odom, and Check made a good play on the football. He just couldn't make the clean pick. Onalaska catches a break.
3rd and 8 at the 15. Interesting play call coming up here for Onalaska. Skifton will drop back to throw. He'll roll out right. Now he's looking to run. Instead, he'll touch pass into the end zone, and it's incomplete. And now we'll get the flag. I was waiting for it. That time, I believe they'll get check on pass interference. Never turned around as Skifton tried to lob it up to his receiver. I believe that was Matty Burnett in the end zone.
Yeah, smart play by Skifton. And again, you know, we've talked about it from what we've watched. You know, Onalaska has a tendency to not look for the football in coverage. That time we saw that defensively for Logan, and you're going to get called on that every single time.
Are they calling it on?
Are they calling it on
Onalaska? No way. Whoa. Wow, they called offense.
I
wow.
didn't see a push off there.
Yeah.
But Coach Yash will go for it here, especially down in the red zone.
Well, 4th and 8. The penalty is declined. At the 15, need to get to the 7 here. Skifton will drop back to throw. He's looking deep into the end zone, back corner, looking for a man, and it is caught! Oh, what a catch! Evan Anderson, touchdown Onalaska.
Hilltoppers have been waiting for that all year. Evan Anderson is 6'4", $175, and can jump out of the gym. That time, they used the athleticism on the back shoulder throw. What a catch by Anderson in the back of the end zone. That right there is a highlight catch, high-pointed the football. You can't do it any better than that.
Man, what a catch. As he's falling down in the corner, looked like even a slight bobble. He hangs on. What a play on 4th and 8.
That was big.
Extra point coming for the Hilltoppers, and it is good. Just sneaks over the crossbar. It's 14-7 Onalaska leads. Now Logan will look to answer right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed Roofing and Siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Back here at Swanson Field, and Onalaska answers nicely. They lead 14-7 with 4 minutes remaining here in the half. Another little onside squib kick from
Another
Irwin.
Penalty on Onalaska special teams.
That's the third time, I believe, in the last 2 weeks we've seen that from them. Twice here tonight, a little onsides on a kickoff.
Yeah, and, again, we talked about cleaning those things up, those small details, and it'll come in time. But with it 14-7, and we'll see if Logan elects to re-kick, and they will. It'll be good field position for them here with the second or third drive, I should say.
So Onalaska will kick it again. We'll see what the Hilltoppers, how they want Irwin to kick it. Done a variety of kicks all year long. And this time Irwin will kick it over towards the right side. Onside kick, he's hammered, ball's loose, and Onalaska will recover. Oh, we have a flag. I thought it went to the 45 and maybe it hit an Onalaska player instead of a Logan player.
Yeah, it's short of 10. I think that's
But
what
if the
call
ball
is
gets
here.
there, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
If the ball would have got there, I think it might have, but
Yeah,
think
Coach-
might have happened is Onalaska maybe touched it right
Coach Yash is
before.
out there talking to the official.
Onalaska's got the blocking thing down on the onside kick. I mean, they go up there and just lay the wood to those guys trying to pick up the ball.
So the confusion is it hit off a Logan player, went backwards.
Yeah.
And Onalaska got the ball.
I believe, yeah.
From what I saw. So
That's
if
what I
that's the
thought, too.
case, then it should be successful.
I mean, the hit came about the 46, and that's 11 yards deep. They're going
Block in the back.
Wow, okay.
All right.
I don't know how that's possible.
And during an onside kick, how do you call a block in the back? And, I'm not rooting for either team here,
Right.
Aaron. It's just the premise of it. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of contact in this situation. So why would
It's just, I don't know how you block someone in the back here on an onside kick.
Right.
No one's running backwards.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It'll be
some neighbor would probably call in and say that I did something incorrectly.
So we've seen a ball spotted 3 different times after a penalty. We are now going to see 3 kickoffs in the same attempt. And now Irwin will kick from his 25-yard line. They're just going to keep on moving back. And this time he'll just boot it away. Nice line drive kick over the heads. And now taken inside the 25. Here by Ashton Hess. He'll cross the 35-40, just shy of the 40, up to about the 39. That is pretty on par with where Logan has started their previous 2 possessions. And they'll start their third one right there.
Pretty good kick right there. I thought there would be better field position for the Rangers in this situation, so kind of a win if you look at it for Onalaska in that instance.
Well, they don't ask Irwin to kick it far, to kick it deep very often, but when he has a season, he's got a pretty good leg.
Yeah.
And see why he handles the kickoff duties.
So Logan's, they can mix it up a little bit here, run and pass, and see what they do. They have almost 4 minutes to do it.
3:52 remaining. Lever will hand it off to Reynolds. He'll try to bounce it off the left side, and he will have nothing there. Ball loose on the ground. I believe Logan got right back on top of it. I believe Summerfield was in there as well as Mitchell on the original tackle.
Yeah, Mitchell did a really good job getting in the inside. A little bit of help. I believe it was Summerfield and Bolstead. Ball came loose, and we talked about how Onalaska would answer after giving up their first touchdown in 3 games. I say they answered that quite well.
I believe Jolly came down with the fumble recovery at the 40, so net of 1 yard for Logan on the play. Reynolds to the left of Lever in that shotgun form with Jolly and Hackbarth out right. Using some time. Now he'll take the snap, and Lever will fake the handoff. He'll throw down the middle, and the seam. Jolly's there, makes the catch inside the 30, 25, and tackled down about the 20. A 40-yard gain from Lever to Jolie.
Nice pass, nice seam throw. Evan Anderson looked like he was just kind of caught in the headlights as Jolly just went right by him, and touchdown saving tackle by the Hilltoppers. That was a great throw.
Right up the seam.
Yeah, Lever put that on a dime, no question about that.
Lever now 3 for 4 through the air for 59 yards. He'll stand alone in the backfield this time with Reynolds out left in single coverage. They'll send Jolly in motion right to left. Lever will run it over the right side and maybe a yard or two that time. It's, I believe, Levi Bolstead, Sean Gillis in on the tackle.
Yeah, Gillis, again, doing a good job of reading that right away. Bolstead shed a block immediately for the help. Logan, though, right now,
they're in no hurry here as they want to leave Onalaska with as little time as possible. And now we will have a timeout from Logan. So we will take the timeout with them here as they are driving, trying to answer once again. As it's 14-7, Onalaska leads here on ESPN La Crosse, 105.5.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school football for nearly 4 decades and running. Hilltopper Refuse at your disposal since 1983. Logan driving here, trying to tie this ball game up heading into the half. 1:53 remaining, trailing by 7, but they're in the red zone. 2nd and 8 at about the 18-yard line. Jolly in motion right to left. Lever will throw into the flat for Jolly, and he will be hit right away by Matty Burnett. Maybe a yard on the play for Jolly.
Yeah, good pursuit by Onalaska's defense. Jolly, though, getting a fair share of targets, especially on this drive. And, again, he's a pretty good-sized kid at 6'2", 155 pounds, only a junior. So you want to take advantage of that as much as you can. And good size by both of these split ends, as you like to call them, I guess, in a high school reference, not really wide receivers.
Right.
Yeah, Onalaska, this is really the first time they've struggled this year, I think, defensively against an opponent. Give credit to low screen, it's going to be Ben Sturr, that's for sure. I didn't even try to rhyme that time. That just came to me. But, he plays tight end. He knows all about that. Perfect for that role. Does a good job on the collapse of that. And Logan, if they want to score, they're going to have to get her rolling here. I don't know if they want to take another timeout.
Under 30 seconds, the clock continues to run. 4th and 4-ish, 4th and 5 coming up. And now we will get a timeout from Logan. So we will take the timeout with them. 17 seconds remaining. Quick 30 seconds. We'll be back here on ESPN La Crosse, 105.5.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. So 4th and 4, 4th and 5 here for Logan. We'll see what they want to do. I think they're going to try the field goal. So they We'll bring on Daniil Roberts. It'll be a 32-yard field goal. Try to make this a 4-point game heading into the half. Onalaska preparing for a fake, and now Tom Yashinsky will call a timeout. So we will take another 30 seconds. And we'll have the field goal attempt coming up right after this.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem. All right, here we go again. Daniil Roberts on for the field goal, 32-yarder, and we have another timeout from Coach Yashinsky. We'll keep it here this time. And this is all, I believe this is just mind games. Why go in the half with your timeouts, right?
Sure, why not? I mean, they're playing chess right now, and obviously Logan feels this is their best percentage right now for some points. And, in high school football, a field goal is never a sure thing. And special teams are important, and, you got to make them think a little bit. And it's not a bad call just to kind of ease the mindset of maybe his squad as well, to get them prepared for a block maybe, or making a big play on this, because let's face it, Logan kicks it and down 4 going into the half, their confidence level is going to be pretty good, where if they miss this or there's a block, then Onalaska goes in with the edge. So
and the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have 17 seconds to maybe do something with it, which they have that ability. So we will have to see how this plays out once we get it rolling here.
Make sure to stick around at halftime. We'll wrap up the first half with stats and get you going with some analysis into the second half. It's coming up in about 17 game seconds. Daniil Roberts on for the 32-yarder again. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is rocketed through and good. Daniil Roberts, 32-yarder with 13 seconds remaining. Makes it a 14-10 game. Onalaska leads. We'll take a break, and Onalaska will finish out the second half right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. Well, we've kind of slowed up here over the past 6 minutes of game time as teams are trading some points here after a lot of running the ball and running clock early on in this first half. It's 14-10. Onalaska leads with 13 seconds remaining. I'll probably kneel it out because they get the ball at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, got to give credit to Logan's offensive line. That unit's done a great job in this first half against the Onalaska defense.
So Roberts will be on to kick it away. A little squibber. Rotating side to side will be returned by Gillis up the middle. Decent return. He's still going up to about the 42-yard line. So 58 yards away, 6 seconds left. Does Onalaska at least try to run a play, or do they just say, nah, let's kneel into the half?
You never know. I mean,
60 yards isn't that much.
You
have Nicky Odom.
Yep, you have Odom. You got a couple guys that can make some plays here, but knowing you might play it safe here and just take the lead into the half.
Well, they're not in a kneel down formation. They're going to go 2 left, 2 right, and Kuhn out to the left of Skifton. So their regular formation here. Skifton will throw it. It's a little dump off to Kuhn in the flat, and he will not be able to break the tackle. That time, I believe Roberts in on the tackle as the half ends. So a little 2-yard gain for Brady Kuhn through the air will wrap up our first half. And it's a good first half at that. 14-10, Onalaska leads Logan. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll wrap up the first half with stats and analysis right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Well, back here at Logan High School, Swanson Field. Make sure after our game to check out the Festival of Foods postgame show right after on the TuneIn app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and, of course, on the dial at 105.5. John Papadopoulos will have all the scores for you. He'll wrap it up around the area. He'll talk to some coaches, some players as well. Always a great time as John wraps up all of the games around the area. There's plenty of games to get to, so make sure to check that out right after our game, which is a pretty good one. 14-10, Onalaska leads at the halftime break. Scotty, I believe you got some stats for us here.
Yeah, thank Mike Root for making me look smart again. All right, La Crosse Logan, total offense 155 yards, Onalaska 149. So Logan outgaining the Hilltoppers, most of that on the ground, 94 yards rushing for Logan, 22 for the Hilltoppers in the air. Onalaska 127, Logan 61. 3 penalties for the Hilltoppers, 20 yards, 1 for Logan for 10 yards. And going into individual stats, Adam Skifton, pretty good first half, 8 for 10, $127 and a touchdown. Johnny Lever for Logan, 5 for 6 and 61 yards, pretty good there as well. Brady Kuhn, 6 for 26. 4.3 a clip and that touchdown. Johnny Lever, 10 rushes, 52 yards, 5.2 a clip and a touchdown. Receiving, Brady Kuhn, 2 for 54 yards, 27 yards a catch. Nicky Odom, 2 for 32 yards, 16 yards a catch. And Evan Anderson, 3 for 28, and that huge touchdown in the back of the end zone in the second quarter that was just spectacular. Receiving for Logan, Nick Jolie tonight, having a good game, 3 for 54 yards, 18 yards a catch. Eli Reynolds, 1 for 5 and 5 yards a catch. And, man, I tell you, what a game so far. If you look at the stats, it's the tale of two sides. Logan with that ground and pound, Onalaska doing it through the air. Kind of what we thought we would see tonight. I think we're a little surprised at the 10 points, but are we really? Because Logan has played tough all year, and they really brought their A game here tonight.
Well, you're right, Scotty. We talked about it off the air and on the air as the game was getting started, our pregame coverage of what, we knew exactly how Logan was going to want to play, but we also knew how Central would want to play and how Menominee want to. We knew how all their other opponents wanted to play, and it just didn't work. But tonight, it's working for Logan.
Yeah, and a lot of it is that offensive line. I mean, Logan's offensive line right now is controlling the tempo of this football game, and got to give credit to that group of 5 that doing just a spectacular job, making things happen right now for Eli Reynolds and Johnny Lever and company, and they're starting to run some play action off of it, some, flanker outs to some of these backs and receivers in the flats because Onalaska's committing extra guys for the run. They're moving up an extra person a la Sean Gillis to stop it, and they're coming back and throwing a seam route or a flat pass to the pass to the back in the flat to make a big play. So both these coaches tonight, Casey Noble, Tom Yashinsky, playing a big game of chess right now. We'll see where the checkmate comes, Aaron. But, man, this has been very enjoyable so far. Of all our games of the week so far, I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's great.
Yeah, it certainly has been a good one. Hopefully the second half lives up the same as well. Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. We'll take another break here on our halftime break. We're about 15 or so minutes away from our second half kickoff. When we come back, we'll take a look at the team stats from the first half right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. Good game here through two quarters.
My favorite karaoke song out here right now.
You want to sing it for us?
No,
okay.
No, we want to keep people on this channel.
I was going to say, even if you wanted to, I'd probably tell you no. 14-10 is our score. Onalaska leads the Logan Rangers. Take a look at some team stats here through the first half. Both teams did fumble in that first half, but they were able to regain their fumble. Onalaska was right at the goal line. Logan is about midfield. Neither team had an interception. Neither team was sacked. Neither team punted as well. Onalaska had 3 penalties for 20 yards. It was 2 for 24 on Logan. 7 first downs for the Hilltoppers, 8 for Logan. I haven't seen that this year as a team outgaining Onalaska in first downs. And as you mentioned just before the break, 122 pass yards for Adam Skifton, 22 on the ground. Not a good balance for Onalaska in that first half, total of 144 yards. 63 through the air for Logan, 84 on the ground. Good balance there, 147. So pretty even on the yardage things in the first half, and I think that's pretty indicative of what we saw on the field.
Yeah, no question. And both these teams giving each other their best shot with what they do best, which is entertaining from a scheme standpoint to kind of see which scheme is going to work better as we go into the second half for sure. Got some scores to pass along, Aaron, if you don't mind. Westby up 20-0 at the half over Arcadia. West Salem 33-6 over Altoona. That's at the half. This is the latest from Reedsburg and Sparta. I don't know if this is accurate, but 20-3 Reedsburg is over Sparta in the second quarter. Cashton up 46-0 over Necedah.
That is
a
weekly
half.
Occurrence for them.
Yes, and then one more score. I'd like to thank my good friend Jeff Ross on camera. His Luther Knights lead Wazeeka Steuben Seneca 21-0 at the half. I'm sure my daughter cheerleading at that game is enjoying every minute of that.
There we go, a little scoreboard update. If you want a full scoreboard update after the night is done, right after our game, we have the Festival Foods post-game show.
Love
John
that show.
Yeah, it's a good show. Hey, you're on that show every week.
I am, but that's not why I like it. John does a good job. I mean, we talk about what goes on in the area. He gets good interviews. I mean, that interview he had last week with the Bangor running back, I can't even remember his name. Tanner Jones. And Jones is such a great kid. I mean, his family, I believe Merle, his dad was a girls basketball coach for a while at Bangor, won the state championship. I mean, a good kid and a great interview. He waited 40 minutes for that interview. John texted me late that evening. And I tell you, John does a great job getting good guests. It's a good show. Listen to it. Good recap every single week here on ESPN Radio 105.5.
Yeah, if you like to listen to Scotty talk, you can listen to that after.
Nobody likes that.
You can listen. I know they used to talk to Casey Olson, who's over on 102.1 with the color
Casey
for our Sparta coverage. So I'll talk to him, and then we usually have Cody Depius out at games to get those player interviews, get some coaches on as well.
You know,
a full encompassing
you
post-game
sound like
show.
my wife now telling me that I like to hear myself talk. I don't need this treatment.
I never said I like to hear you talk. I just said for people who might like to hear you talk.
Hurt my feelings at the same time. All right. No, great football game here tonight, Aaron. No doubt.
Certainly is a good football game. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about some analysis. What needs to go into the second half? What does Logan need to change a little bit to overcome this deficit? What does Onalaska got to change to look like we have seen them over the past 3 weeks? That's coming up right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you. and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Allied Cooperative, your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's a diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. At the half, it's 14-10. Onalaska leads. The Logan Rangers will get the ball to start the second half. Scotty, 2 first half possessions for Onalaska. Count them, 2. If you erase that final play, technically it's 3, but 2, and they scored on both of them. It's just they only got 2 possessions in that first half.
Yeah, again, Logan controlling time of possession, controlling the trenches in the first half, in my opinion. They did a fantastic job up front. That front 5 of the offensive line for the Rangers was very impressive. So Onalaska probably looking to maybe wake up a little bit. I'm sure there was some motivational speaking for the Hilltoppers at halftime to kind of get them fired up. And the other thing, too, to kind of touch on, Aaron, real quick, is Onalaska made their debut in the AP Wisconsin poll at number 10 this week in large school overall in the state of Wisconsin, which if you look at that, that's a pretty good honor right there. You don't get to see that very often from teams in this area making that poll. Of course, Aquinas in the small schools was very high, I think number 2. And Bangor was number 9 in that poll, if I'm correct. But no Cashton.
Interesting.
I was very surprised by that. I didn't, if I'm correct, I did not see Cashton in that poll.
Well, Bangor, I believe, is on West Sports is 9th in that coaches poll, 9th in their division.
But Cashton is 4th in their division.
Yeah, right.
So that's where I question it is both those teams are very similar in style. Both those teams are very talented. So I believe both those teams should be ranked in that poll, but I don't have a say in any of that, obviously.
Yeah. All right, what does Onalaska needs to change here to be as dominant, I guess, as they have the past few weeks?
They got to get control of the trenches because right now Logan's winning that battle. And I think, honestly, both sides of the ball, Logan's done a good job. They've really controlled the tempo. A couple things go right for them that, they don't get stopped on 4th down in the red zone on their one possession, and maybe this game's different. We don't know that, Well, obviously we do because they didn't make it, but, that could have changed the whole tide of this football game. So you look at it, that's a big defensive stand again by this Hilltopper defense, or else maybe Logan's up going into the half. So who's to say that couldn't have happened if Onalaska doesn't stop them down there, because they had a ton of momentum on that drive.
Does Logan have to change anything?
I think they just stay with what
they're
doing.
right on track, right?
I like the fact that they're mixing up the pass now a little bit because they see that Onalaska's sneaking up Sean Gillis into the box, just sneaking up an extra DB into the box for an extra linebacker here and there. A lot of Sean Gillis, but it's more than just him. Brody Mitchell's the other one I see coming up a little bit. So the respect for the run game for the Rangers, which you need to have. Eli Reynolds is as advertised. He's a tough back, man, and he looked very good in the first half, in my opinion. But Johnny Lever is legit, man. He is a good leader, and he's tough. And I kind of want to see how Logan comes out in this second half. And man, I think they're awake. They know they're in this football game. This is going to be an exciting second half to watch here, no question. And or listen to.
All right, second half kickoff. Second half kickoff coming up right after this. Quick break here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Three-in-one Construction, the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop into 3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. Second half is here as Daniil Roberts will kick off left to right. Little squib kick up the middle, and it'll be received on a couple of knees right at about the 34-yard line by the Hilltoppers. That is where they will start the second half.
Yeah, and Onalaska getting the ball right away here. You talked about it, Aaron. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Do they go 3 for 3? Obviously, it would be huge for Logan to stop that. But Onalaska using the offensive weapons that they have to make plays. And I tell you, there is a lot of weaponry out there on the field right now. And you got to feel good if you're the Hilltoppers and or a Hilltopper fan with them getting the ball right away in the second half.
Kuhn lined up to the left of Skifton. They'll send Odom in motion. Touch pass to him around the outside. Good front block by Kuhn, although the rest of the Logan Rangers are up to the task. First ones in there are Gabe Catchy as well as Harry Luckner.
Yeah, Catchy's had himself a heck of a game tonight. He has been everywhere, and really good pursuit by Luckner, like you said, Aaron, off that edge. Kuhn had a good initial block, but he was able to get inside and make a good play to help Catchy bring Odom down.
Also, Scotty, I was going to say, that's just the 3rd touch of the game for Nicky Odom. Only 2 touches in that first half.
Well, I think you're going to see a lot of him in the second half, I got a feeling.
Screen play out to the right, little wide receiver screen for Brody Mitchell, and he will run up past the first down marker up to about the 45. Good play there on second down for Onalaska, nets him the first down.
The old bubble screen, you got to love it in high school football. Good setup by the Hilltoppers. Mitchell with a good run after the catch. Evan Anderson with a great block on the outside. You use that 6'4" frame for more than high pointing the football, Aaron. He's a good blocker.
Trips out to the left for Onalaska here. It's Mitchell, Anderson, and Odom, and they'll hand it off to Kuhn, who will work that left side. He will go upfield, just shy of midfield, up to about the 48. It's a gain of 3.5 for Brady Kuhn.
Yeah, good run by Kuhn. And Michael Hellickson doing a good job getting to the second level, making a good block.
So 2nd and 6 or so. I'll give Kuhn 4 yards on the play. They're going to give it right back to him, this time more up the middle, and he finds a nice hole, rolls over a defender up to the line to gain. They're going to mark him just shy, about a half-yard shy here. It'll be 3rd and inches for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, good play design, a heavy right, and then you run a counter to the left, and good run by Kuhn. Running behind the left side of that line. Hellickson again with another good block, and then number 79, one of the Bossmen, Sam Bossman, good seal. Onalaska being very patient here.
3rd and inches. Half a yard to go here. They're going to hand it off to Kuhn up the middle. He'll just leap over everybody laying on the ground for the first down. That'll be a gain of 2 for Kuhn.
High percentage play by the Hilltoppers.
And
why not?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why not? Just at this point, move the sticks. Get yourself an extra set.
Yeah, Ashton Hess has done a good job tonight on Nicky Odom. They're giving him a lot of respect. That's a big cushion for a speed guy.
2 fullbacks for Onalaska here. They'll screen out to the right side. Odom has a little bubble screen. He'll cross the 35 up to about the 30-yard line. Another quick hitter for the Hilltoppers. And again, a 15. 14 for Odom and another first down.
Yeah, good play design by the Hilltoppers. Skipped him with a bullet to Odom. Odom does the rest with his legs. Good blocking on the interior to set that up. I like that play design right there, Aaron. That was smart.
Again, 2 fullbacks. It's Pika and Bolstad who will shift out to the right.
I love what they're doing here.
They're going to hand it off to Kuhn left side, going away from those fullbacks. He's got some room up the middle, crosses into the red zone, just shy of the 15 at about the 17. Another first down.
So what I like about that, what that does, it shifts those linebackers to pay attention to that right side. And then you notice the pulling guard coming to the left to seal the middle linebacker, gives the hole to Kuhn, and he does the rest with his vision. Kuhn has excellent vision if you haven't watched him throughout his career in high school football.
If you want to watch and you're just listening on the radio, you can do so on YouTube, ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel.
Listen to this guy. That's why I like working with him.
Shotgun snap for Stiffney. He's going to lob into the end zone again. Burnett, and we're going to have a pass interference. He was there, probably could have caught it, but pass interference is going to get called on Ashton Hess.
Yeah, Hess didn't turn around for the football, and Burnett trying to make a play on the ball. That's going to get called more often than not.
Maybe it's on Avon Smith, actually, I believe.
Number 2.
No, I think it's 6.
Smith?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, 6, Avon Smith.
Tough to see those jersey numbers. He's got his jersey a little tucked up.
Yeah, it's hard to see out this window. I see spiders on it, but
Maybe a first down for Onalaska.
sorry, maybe a little too detailed. I don't know.
Maybe just shy of a first down.
Yeah, Onalaska really doing a good job moving the football on this drive, Aaron.
So second down, or first down and 2. Under center, Skifton. He's going to pitch it out to Burnett, who's looking to throw into the end zone. Stirs there, and he overthrew him. 2 or 3 yards too deep for Burnett. Stura had an initial jump on the defenders. Eventually, Harry Luckner realized and got back in some coverage, but should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, that was pretty much lock and key right there if that's caught, Aaron, because Stura was just waiting for the football to come down in his hands, and Burnett just overshot him. Coach Yash not real thrilled. I could hear him from here.
8:50 remaining, third quarter. Onalaska is driving, 2nd and 2. Kuhn up the middle,
Nice
right side. He's got some room into the end zone. Touchdown. 11-yard run for Brady Kuhn. And Onalaska leads 20-10, pending the extra point.
How about the hole by Ben Bossman and Sean Evans, Carson Zabel, and an even better run by Brady Kuhn. He delayed that just enough, waited for the play to develop, and used that vision to get into the end zone. That was a brilliant run by Brady Kuhn.
So 9-yard touchdown run for Kuhn. Makes it a 2-score game for the Hilltoppers, making on for the extra point. Her kick is right through once again. 21-10 our score with 8:46 remaining third quarter. Logan will look to answer on their first drive of the second half right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
21-10, Onalaska leads here. As I hear Logan, the coach, is saying hands team, hands team. They don't want Irwin to be able to try another onside kick here as he will boot it away. All the way deep this time, down inside the 10. It's caught by Lever, and he'll run up the middle and will be taken down just crossing the 20 up to about the 23-yard line. We're starting field position of the game for Logan, trying to answer back.
Yeah, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, efficient. Onalaska kind of putting a statement on that. They really moved the ball well, Aaron. Really a lot of short, consistent passing, and then really good running by Brady Kuhn to end that drive.
Logan, it seems like they have to score here on this possession.
I agree.
It's pretty early, but
I do
the way Onalaska's moving the ball.
Agreed.
Lever by himself in the shotgun will send Reynolds in motion right to left, and Lever will keep it himself right over the left guard. He'll be tackled from behind by John Nickram. It'll be a gain of about 5 for Lever. I believe that's the first time I've called Nickram's name all night, which is a big credit to the Logan line.
Yeah, I mean, he's been such a beast in these first, 3 games of the season, and tonight been very quiet, and Batista as well. Been very quiet. We've heard Bolstead a couple times, but those 3.
Even him though.
Yeah, I mean, Peak has been quiet. Summerfield's been quiet. I mean, now's the time to turn it up a little bit, though.
Maybe take some chances on the defensive side. Lever in the shotgun again. Reynolds to his left. They will fake the handoff. Lever will look to throw. Now he'll scramble and run. And there it is, the big defensive play by Onalaska. And the sack will go to Sam Pico way in the backfield down at the 15.
Miggy Mac, Pika sack.
I know John likes that.
Yeah, that was
already talking with him a couple weeks ago.
Great break on the ball by Pika. Good read. Lever looked like he was going to try and throw that, but, man, I tell you what, Pika was hungry. Sack lunch.
So all the way back. This is a long third down, 3rd and 18.
Best defensive play of the night so far for the Hilltoppers, without question.
So it's a 13-yard loss on the sack. And we have a whistle and a flag, a delay of game.
12 men on the field.
12 men. I think it's delay of game maybe. Either way, another penalty, another negative yardage for Logan, and this is when teams really get into trouble against the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, and again, it's the athletes in the secondary. That's what you worry about. We've seen it happen already this year. A pick six earlier in the season in a situation like this.
3rd and 22 for Logan. Not many plays you can call out of the playbook here. Reynolds in motion right to left. They're going to try to get a man to jump, and they got Bolstead to do it. So they'll take that 5 yards right back. 3rd and 17 now.
Yep, Bolstead trying to get an early jump on that snap count. Breaks the neutral zone.
That's one thing about him. He's pretty jumpy on that side. He likes to get a good jump. You can get him with the hard count.
Yep.
Outside of that, it's tough to tell him he's doing things wrong. They're going to send Reynolds in motion again. They're going to try another hard snap. No goal that time. Now it'll be trips left. Lever will roll out to that left side. He's looking. He'll fire across the middle. High throw is knocked away by Evan Anderson and incomplete. And the Rangers are going to have to punt. First punt of the game coming up from either team.
Good pressure by Stewart on that delayed blitz. Lever really had to get rid of that football, and almost a mistake, a tip ball, and Brody Mitchell right there just couldn't see it in the lights, I think, to try to make the pick on the back end. And now Onalaska with a chance with good field position here. And you got somebody back there waiting for a punt maybe. See if maybe we can get a electric return. Would be interesting to see in this situation.
We say it every time. Don't punt to that guy back there.
I've seen it. Jeff's seen it. I mean, this guy in the open field is incredible.
Line drive, spiraling punt. He's going to pick it up on a couple of hops. He's got some room. He slips, jukes through a couple of defenders, and will jump forward
Block
inside
in
the
the back.
45. Flag right around midfield.
Yeah, they're going to get a block in the back there.
That'll be a big penalty on Onalaska here. Move him way back due to where Odom ended up and where the flag is. Officials still trying to sort it out.
Story problem time again here at Swanson Field.
We'll see how many times they want to spot the ball. Maybe they're talking to the Onalaska side, but they've moved back towards midfield.
Maybe a face mask on the way down. It didn't look like it, though, from what I could see here. So it is. Now the Logan coaches are signaling it's against Onalaska. I mean, I've never been so confused about some calls in a high school football game in quite some time.
I mean, it's taken them a while tonight to try to sort out what's actually being called.
I mean, we want to get to the Festival Foods postgame show at some time this evening, don't we? I know John wants to.
So now the head ref will walk over and talk to Casey Noble.
Waiting from your order from an online pickup company, and you're really hungry,
Yeah.
and it's just being delayed, and then you get that text that it's delayed another 10 minutes. This is what this feels like right now. It's like, am I going to get something free for this, or I don't know.
Does it happen to you often? Delayed
It
food?
actually happened to me when I was on vacation. I ordered some food because I didn't want to make anything because I cooked all week, and I was like, well, if I'm going to take a break tonight. And I get a text that it's coming at this time, and then 2 minutes later I get a text that's delayed another 30 minutes because, a quote, I had to go to La Crosse first. Okay, I ordered before the La Crosse guy, so why are you going there first when I ordered before him? I was pretty confused. I did get a rebate, however.
Hey, there you go. Is it worth it?
It is sometimes.
Yeah.
I think in a pinch, sometimes it is worth it. There are times, though, I will admit there's a place I like to get cheese curds from. Really good, right in Onalaska. And I don't want to say the name because I don't know if they're a sponsor, but they're phenomenal. And I was really hungry for them, so I got them. And I just put them in the air fryer, and they were fine. So as we discuss food, waiting for penalties to be figured out. This is great.
It's a block in the back, so 15 yards
No way.
from the spot. Yeah, we probably could have figured.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is what Jeff's saying.
All right, so all the way back at the 25 is where Onalaska will start. That is basically a 35-yard penalty. Ball on the ground. It's loose. Logan picked it up. Turnover. So after all of that, Logan with extremely good field position. Just outside the red zone.
Very unfortunate there. Great for Logan, though. They get a huge turnover after they can't drive on their first possession, and now they're in a very high percentage area to score.
They'll start at the Onalaska 23.
That's a huge fumble.
Lever in the shotgun all by himself. Looks right, pumps. Now he'll throw deep into the end zone, and we'll have pass interference on Cy Smith.
Yeah, Cy Smith can't go around and reach on that double move. He didn't have to. He was in step for step with the receiver. He doesn't have to reach out and grab the jersey. He had safety help on the backside. That's an unnecessary penalty by Cy Smith.
The double move got him right about the 10.
But here's the catch, though. He had safety help
Right.
behind him. Why do you grab the guy?
That's got to be more so an awareness type of thing, like remembering what the play call was
and
more than anything.
He's played so good the last 3 games. And, that's the thing, though. Sometimes when you get panicked like that, that's when you make those plays. And we're not on the field, Aaron. And you don't know what it's like, but you got to know you got your safety help behind you in that situation.
So it's going to be a hold, I believe is what they're going to call. 10-yard penalty. So 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Lever by himself will fake a throw. Now he'll run up the middle, up to about the 10. It'll be a gain of 3 for Johnny Lever.
Yeah, simple quarterback design run right there for Lever, and he's looked good tonight. Again, this is a big drive for Logan.
Ball sitting at the 10 with under 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter, halfway through this third quarter. It'll be Hackbarth and Jolly out left. Reynolds to the right of Lever. Take the snap. He'll hand it off to Reynolds. He'll juke back inside, and he'll be just shy of the end zone. Just shy of a first down, I believe. It'll be a gain of 6 for Eli Reynolds.
Yeah, great cut by Reynolds, and a good seal by the center for the Rangers that time, giving him a little bit of a hole. I thought maybe he might score on that one, Aaron.
Thought so, too. It was a really good jump cut.
Impressive athlete. How many yards did he have against Sparta? Like
a lot.
It was like, yeah.
A lot.
It's like 230-something, I think. It was insane.
3rd and 1 from the 4. Logan trying to cash in on the turnover. Reynolds to the left of Lever. Will get the handoff. He will get the first down on a second push. Just got enough for the first down. Maybe they'll Want to measure? Nope, they're going to give it to him. So first down for Eli Reynolds and the Rangers. First and goal.
Got good push by Reynolds. And again, this Logan offensive line doing the dirty work, and I've been really impressed with them tonight.
So first and goal from the 3. 4 plays to make this turnover worth it.
Just when you thought Onalaska was going to take complete control of this game.
4.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Lever by himself in the shotgun. He will keep it himself. He's got some blocking, trying to get around the edge, and he's in. Touchdown, Johnny Lever from 3 yards out. And Logan is right back in this one, down 21-16, penning the extra point.
Yeah, that fumble right there looms large. Logan capitalizes on a turnover, and we have ourselves a football game. When you thought Onalaska was going to break it open, just something simple, and that's all it takes in some of these football games via high school, college, or pro. Turnovers are always the difference.
I believe Logan will go for 2, make this a 3-point game.
Hey, they got a flag guy. I like that. Look at that. All right.
Lever with Reynolds on his left, and Lever will keep it himself. Rolling out left, he'll toss into the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion, good. It's caught by Scotty Grossbat. And Logan is down by 3. It's 21-18 with 4:15 remaining. We'll be right back. Our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Take a swing on a new course. Swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl of Onalaska. Haven't played the course before? Give it a try. See if you're up for the challenging par 36. The well-manicured golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl attracts some of the area's largest league play. After a round of golf, relax on the patio overlooking the course and enjoy a delicious meal and your favorite beverage. Get your golfing buddies together and swing away on the 9-hole scenic golf course at Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Back here at Swanson Field, Logan High School, where the Rangers are in this ballgame here in our Game of the Week coverage. 21-18 Onalaska leads after the 3-yard touchdown run by Johnny Lever. As Roberts will kick it away, a little squibber down the middle of the field, bouncing. It'll get underneath Nicky Odom. Now he'll pick it up, trying to recover. Got to get back outside, but good pursuit by the Rangers, and Odom's tackled down at the 25. They'll start there.
Yeah, that was dangerous right there. I thought for sure that Odom, I didn't know if he was going to get back to that football, but he did. Made something positive out of it. Now, if you're on Alaska, you know, you have that big turnover. You just got to collect yourselves and settle down in this situation and do what you've been doing most of the game, which is score touchdowns.
Kuhn is to the right of Skifton. 2 receivers right are tight end on the line. 2 left. Skifton will look left, now roll back out right. He's looking, nowhere to go, still scrambling, looking, and taken down from behind. He's sacked at the 15-yard line. That time it's Gabe Catchy.
Catchy again, having himself one heck of a game. And Skifton running around. He had a couple open receivers down the field. He didn't see them. A lot of time right there. But Catchy making a good play on Skifton coming from that back end.
Skifton will send Odom in motion from left to right. He'll drop back to throw, deep right side, looking for Matty Burnett. The throw is there, and he drops it. Decent coverage that time on the outside by Ashton Hess, but Burnett should have brought it in.
Yeah, he should have. It was right there, and again, we talk about it, but the lights in this situation at night, they play tricks on you. I think Burnett might have lost it a little bit in that situation, as he didn't really seem to have a clean it hit his body, not his hands. So it looked like he might have lost it in the lights.
So a 3rd and 20 here for Onalaska. Momentum shifting big time. That's Kuhn to the right of Skifton. Skifton will roll out to the right. Not a lot of time. He'll throw across the middle. Nearly intercepted by Jolly. And it's incomplete. Onalaska is going to have to punt a discombobulated series of plays.
Lots of pressure on Adam Skifton. Logan's defensive line really did a good job of getting in the backfield and torturing Skifton a little bit, I would say. I mean, there was a Ranger in his face everywhere he went in that situation. Kudos to the Logan defense as they rise up.
Well, the first punt coming from Brady Kuhn. It'll be Reynolds and Lever deep just past midfield. Kuhn will punt just from outside of his end zone. A lot of time. High end over end kick right about midfield. Be taken by Reynolds. It's muffed. The ball's on the ground. Still loose. I believe Onalaska got it. And they do. Logan gives it right back. Recovered by Aiden Summerfield.
Wow. Yep. And again, we talked about it. Those lights. I think, again, it was lost in the lights and dropped on the ground, and that could be a critical mistake that comes back to haunt Logan. We'll have to see if Onalaska can respond here with the football, as they're going to go hurry up here.
They'll be at the 47, their own 47 here.
Extra protection back there now for Skifton.
That's again Bolstad and Pika, who will shift over to the right side of the line. A yard behind the right tackle. Kuhn will get the handoff, jump cut back middle. Now back out to the outside. Good run inside the 40, down to about the 37-yard line. Just like that, all the momentum switches right back to the Hilltoppers.
And again, it's that counter. They're running that counter consistently. They must have seen something that they like on that left side of the Logan line. And great blocking up front. Hellickson, Bossman, Zabel opening up a nice hole. Sean Evans on the pole. Good execution by the Hilltoppers.
Handoff, Kuhn right up the middle. Big hole for Kuhn inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line.
Man, Brady Kuhn is having himself a night tonight. That is a great, great run and great blocking again by the Onalaska offensive line.
It's a 15-yard gain. Down to about the 23-yard line for Kuhn. They'll hand it off to Kuhn again. Left side, breaks a tackle, low down the sideline and hammered out of bounds at about the 11. Brady Kuhn running wild after the muff punt.
Yeah, nice block again on the outside by the Onalaska receiver group. They do a really good job in that aspect of the game, and a good turn. I don't know if you noticed, but the turn block by the receiver. Kuhn cuts back out, gains a couple extra yards. Man, what a blast hit out of bounds over Brady Kuhn.
Yeah, it was. They can still get a first down here. 1st and 10 from the 11. Pika Bolstead still in there. Will shift back right. Kuhn to the right. It'll be Skifton rolling out to the right, trying to get around the corner. He'll get a couple yards. He gives a shoulder, and now he's out of bounds, and a flag comes in late.
Yeah, I don't know what the flag's for. Maybe something was said.
Came right around when Skifton lowered that shoulder to make some contact. Maybe a hold. Could be a while till we get a call here. Holding.
Holding on Onalaska.
So holding will move him back to about the 13.
I don't know where the hold was. Maybe during the run.
Yeah, maybe right at the end. Either way, it'll be 1st and 12 for Onalaska. They'll shift those men in motion again. over to the right side of the line. They'll hand it off to Kuhn, who will navigate his way for a handful. Maybe not even a handful. Maybe 2. I mean, they might not even get him 2 yards on the play. Second down here and 11. Suddenly things have slowed up.
Yeah. See the cushion they're giving Nicky Odom out there?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they ran a slant to him at some point.
At least 8 yards of coverage there. They're going to pitch it out to Kuhn on the right side. He'll jump back inside and just shy of the first down. It's a long pitch on the same side where Kuhn's at.
I thought Kuhn almost, or Skipton almost lost it.
I thought so too.
It looked like it was going to slip out of his hands. It was very close.
So it'll be a 9-yard gain for Brady Kuhn, and it's 3rd and 2. Certainly 4-down territory, you'd think, for the Hilltoppers. Pika and Bolstad are the fullbacks right ahead of Skifton, who will take the snap, keep it himself, and he will reach into the end zone. Touchdown, Adam Skifton. 3-yard touchdown run, and Onalaska answers right back thanks to the muff punt.
Yeah, that's going to loom large in this football game, I think. Both huge turnovers lead the scores for both teams in this football game. And, you know, you go into these and you can analyze it all day long. Turnovers, though, the biggest stat in any game that can change the tide of any football game in an instant, and that's what that just did.
I mean, the muff punt just took all of the energy out of that Logan sideline, who was jacked to get the ball back after forcing the punt.
Here at Swanson Field, this is great atmosphere.
Miggins' extra point is through again. It's 28-18 with 41 seconds remaining third quarter. We'll be back as Logan tries to muster up some strength to get back in this ball game right after this.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Irwin will boot it away, and it will be returned by Johnny Lever up to about the 24-yard line. And that is where Logan will start their possession as they try to get back some of that momentum.
Yeah, and, you know, they've done a good job tonight in the trenches, but now you're playing 10 points down and you're going to have really 1 quarter to go. So, you know, you're going to have to, you know, risk it a little bit here if you want to get that W. But, you know, to Onalaska's credit, you know, they have a big turnover. They get one back, and they kind of counter the Logan score. And, man, this has been a really well-played game tonight. Both these coaches have both their teams prepared. And what an atmosphere here at Swanson Field. These fans are loving this game right now, and they have every reason to.
Yeah, really good crowd here tonight at Swanson Field as Jolly goes in motion right to left. It'll be a handoff to Reynolds, who will go left, and John Nickram will handle him initially, but Reynolds breaks the tackle. Nickram had him in a bear hug. Reynolds was able to get some positive yardage out of it, a gain of 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, that was a good run by Reynolds, and I thought Nickram had him dead to rights, but he slipped out of that tackle somehow.
I think they might even give him 7 yards on the carry after it looked like maybe 1.
They're just going to let this quarter wind down, it looks like.
And they will. It's zeros on the clock at the end of the third quarter. It's a 10-point game, 28-18. Onalaska leads after the Adam Skifton 3-yard run. We'll be back as Logan continues their possession on our Game of the Week coverage on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
The Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Had lunch there today.
Did ya?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was excellent. Some pan-fried fish, drawn butter, blackened shrimp, and a nice side salad, and too many Diet Mountain Dews.
There you go. Onalaska, Logan, I should say, 2nd and 3. We'll hand it off to Reynolds' right side, and that time not really anything going. Sam Pika in on the tackle, gain of 1 for Eli Reynolds, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, good pursuit on the edges by the Hilltoppers. Nickram on the tackle, Pika there as well, like you alluded to, Aaron. I think this is a big defensive time, too, for Onalaska if they can get a stop here and maybe get one on the board to shut this one out. So both these teams, very important possession on either side.
Is this 4-down territory for Logan?
Yes, I think it is.
3rd and 2, Lever in the shotgun by himself. Usually it's by the QB draw. They will. Right side. He'll spin away, but not away far enough as it'll be Levi Bolstad in the tackle. Gain of 1. 4th and 1 coming up.
Yeah, like we discussed, Aaron, this has got to be 4-down territory, being down 10 points with 11:04 left. And can Onalaska get another 4th down stop?
You know, I wouldn't be one to bet against that happening.
No kidding.
We'll see what Logan wants to draw up. Bradley check to the right of Lever. Reynolds a step behind Lever's left. They will run the quarterback option, fake a pitch to him, and Lever's going to reach out for the first. He's not going to get there.
Wow.
Outstanding pursuit by 4 or 5 Hilltoppers. Sturr, Summerfield, Batista, Smith, all in on the tackle.
The pursuit from this defense when they have to make a play is just tremendous, Aaron. And again, they do a great job of staying on the edge, not over pursuing, and making Logan really work for it. And I actually think it was a mistake to run an option play in that situation because Onalaska's strong on the edge. You want to run between the tackles against this team. I'm a little perplexed by that call.
And they've seen that play in that same exact formation as well. So Onalaska will take over.
Said a big word there, perplexed. Proud of myself.
Maybe Sturr and Pika in motion from right to left. They will set up a little screen over for Nicky Odom. He'll cross a 30, 25, and dive forward out of bounds, close to the first down marker.
Yeah, nice little hitch out to Nicky Odom. Let his feet do the rest.
We'll mark it at the 25, so a gain of 8 for Odom. That's his 5th touch of the night. He's been held pretty well in check by this Logan defense.
They've been giving him a ton of respect on the edge, and rightfully so. I think Logan was very prepared for him tonight, but again, just so many other weapons. Brady Kuhn has had himself a game.
They're going to hand it to Kuhn. He'll bounce it back in over the right side, crossing into the red zone. down at the 19, and it'll be a first down for Onalaska.
Yeah, again, now behind the right side of the offensive line. They've been going to the left quite a bit. That time they go right.
10 minutes, coming up on 10 minutes remaining here in this ball game. A 10-point lead for Onalaska. Good chance for them to put it away here with a touchdown. Odom and Burnett outright. It's Pika as the fullback ahead of Kuhn to the left of Skifton, who will just stand and wait for the official to put his arm up for that play clock. They'll send Odom in motion right to left. They'll hand it to Kuhn. Over that right side, he'll leap through the line of scrimmage up to about the 15-yard line, gain of 4 for Brady Kuhn.
Yeah, Kuhn showing some power. Carried Bradley Check for a couple extra yards on that play. Again off the right side where Pika is. Strong right off the back end. See if you can get that extra block, but Logan doing a good job shutting that down. Only about a 3-4 yard gain. God, that slant is just right there. They're giving him so much cushion.
Skifton will hand it off to Kuhn along the left side. Good pull by Sean Evans. Makes a move, and Kuhn is into the end zone. Touchdown. 16-yard run with the help of a great block out front by Sean Evans. And Onalaska is up 34-18.
Somewhere his father, Stan the Man Evans, is smiling in the stands. Sean Evans doing a great job on that pull. Clears out the lane. A Mack truck can run through that. And Brady Kuhn made that look easy. And what a night for Brady Kuhn tonight.
He has been outstanding. He's got 19 carries on the night. Was a little slow. Yeah. It's a little slow in the first half, but he's picked it up absolutely here in half number 2. Megan's extra point is good. It's 35-18. Onalaska leads. We'll be right back here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Kason Irwin will kick it away end over end. Caught at about the 10-yard line by Johnny Lever. He'll bring it up the middle of the field, maybe up to about the 25-yard line. That's where Logan will start their possession. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness. They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta. 9 minutes remaining, 35-18. It feels like a dagger touchdown from the Hilltoppers there.
It feels like it. We still have 9:01 left now. If you're Logan, you need a quick score here.
It's 3 possessions, though. That's the big thing.
And, but here's the thing. They've got some playmakers. Get the ball to your playmakers. See if you can get a quick hitter if possible. Then you're right back in this one. You can't take a lot of time on this drive. And that car needs a muffler.
Jolly's in motion. He's going to fake Will Lever a throw out to him in the flat, and he'll keep it himself across the 25. Minimal gain, maybe of about 3 yards. Maybe they'll give him 4.
Yeah, and see, that's something right there. I know it's your bread and butter, but now you kind of got to deviate away from that and maybe use Reynolds as some kind of decoy or get him the ball in the passing game.
Well, because at the time, 2 quarters ago, that play was perfect for what was happening.
Absolutely fine, but
now you need chunk plays.
Right. You need a big play, and you need it like very soon if you want to have any hopes of getting this one.
2nd and 6. Lever will drop back to pass. He'll just throw it in the flat for Reynolds. He'll have to make a move here as he stiff arms Gillis, and his helmet comes off, so they'll stop the play there.
Dangerous.
Reynolds' helmet comes off.
Yeah, dangerous. You know, Reynolds is a tough player, and that stuff's going to happen with contact.
So Reynolds is going to have to come off for a play because his helmet came off. His replacement will be Lucas Ellertson. Under 8 minutes remaining now. And it's 2nd and 6 still. They're 3rd and 6.
Big 3rd down for Logan.
They need to get some yardage here, make it a little easier on themselves. If 4th down comes up, Lever drops back to pass. He wants to throw deep, looking down the sideline. It's underthrown, as you said. Matty Burnett in coverage of Jacob Hackbarth and knocked away by Burnett. 4th and 6 coming up.
And this is a go-for-it situation.
This is the game. We can say that pretty safely here.
I would be, willing to agree with you on that one for sure.
Unless maybe Logan picks up a defensive touchdown on, somewhere here, but
yeah, Matty
three
Burnett,
scores in 7 minutes is tough.
Yeah, great coverage. Jacob Hackbarth hasn't really had a lot of action here tonight. We saw him early with a nice play with the football, but he's been pretty quiet, and I know they like to use that big body as kind of a flanker, almost a post guy in basketball, throw it up to him, make him play, kind of like Evan Anderson on the other side for the Hilltoppers.
So 4th and 6 here for Logan. They definitely need this first down. Lever's by himself in the shotgun. He'll send Jolly in motion right to left. Looking to throw. They're looking for Reynolds, and it's overthrown. Mitchell on the coverage with Burnett. Incomplete. Onalaska takes over.
Good safety help by Mitchell. That time, I don't even think that Lever saw him at all on that backside. He was just kind of floating there and made a good play knocking it down. And now Onalaska has the ball here to maybe – they've already pretty much got this one, you would think, in theory. They'll just run the clock down or put another score up on the board to make it definitive.
This is where the really good teams start to separate themselves.
Yes. Onalaska's done a great job this second half.
High snap. Cornell Banks first carry around the right side. He's got some room with some speed into the end zone. Touchdown. There is a flag on the play near the line of scrimmage.
Are they gonna call a hold on that?
Cornell Banks with some fresh legs. He had some speed on that one.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good seal from here, but
man, that's a tough call.
It is. There's a lot going on up there. A lot of pulling, a lot of trapping. It looked like Onalaska had the edge pretty much locked down, and Logan's going to get a break on this one.
You know who that's really frustrating for is Cornell Banks, who had a great run to the outside.
Yeah, and I thought it looked like good blocking from here. But again, we're up here, not down there, so hard for us to say that that's the right call or not.
It'll be a 14-yard penalty based on where the original – yes. So, back at the 42 – 10-yard penalty, but it'll be 14 from the line of scrimmage. They'll hand it off to Banks. This time he'll go up the middle. He'll power his way through, crossing the 40, up to about the 38. Not much on the carry, but 4 yards was much more than he probably should have got.
Yeah, Cornell coming up a little bit. Actually, that was 79. It looked like Banks. Samuel Bossman coming up a little lame there. Hopefully he's okay. Banks is so strong, though.
Saw it last weekend, his touchdown run. He ran over 5 or 6 guys on his way to the end zone. 2nd and 20-ish here.
He's not at the A.J. Dillon level.
Yeah. And flags at the start of the play. Ooh, encroachment they're going to call.
Really?
Wow, so Logan will give back 5 yards. Usually you don't blow that dead. Well, 2nd and 15 coming up. Skifted in the shotgun. Will fake a handoff to Banks, roll out left, looking to throw. He'll keep it himself. He'll get around that corner, and he will give a shoulder, spin back, and now be pushed out of bounds about the 25-yard line.
Good decision by Skifton.
And the clock will keep on running. He went out of bounds backwards, so a gain of 9 for Skifton makes it a more manageable third down here.
Safer play than throwing it into coverage because Logan did a good job out there. Can hear Yash from here. He's barking something.
Yash trying to give Nicky Odom some directions from the other side of the field. They're going to hand off to Cornell Banks. He breaks an arm tackle and then is tackled in the backfield. A loss of 1 for Banks. That'll be 4th and 8.
Yeah, Coach Yash not happy. Miscommunication on that play.
Let's see if they go for it here. I think
Just to run some time, I think they will, yeah. Because remember, they don't have that field goal kicker they did last year in Ben Foss, who has moved on to other things.
Megan's got a good leg, but she hasn't had distance on her kicks tonight.
Not from this distance, though.
Tonight she's had a couple that have just scooted through the uprights, just over the crossbar. But as you are correct, not a 43-yarder distance. So 4th and 8 as the clock continues to run, under 5 minutes remaining, and we will have a whistle and a flag, delay a game. I wonder if Coach Ash got a timeout in time. It looks like he's trying to, but he'll let it go, delay a game, and a 5-yard penalty on Onalaska. It's their 8th penalty of the night. It'll be 4th and 13 now.
Kind of a almost lethargic-like drive for Onalaska.
Yeah.
Not the tempo that we were accustomed to seeing, like we've seen this whole second half.
Skifton will roll out left, looking to throw. He'll lob into the end zone down the left side, incomplete, and we have a flag. Looked like pretty good coverage by Avon Smith on Brody Mitchell. I thought it was pretty good coverage, at least, but tough to see from where we are.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there because they were step for step, and the contact came when the ball came, and usually that's
I think what it was is that he just didn't turn around.
Yeah.
So it'll be, I believe, a 10-yard penalty.
Oh, first down here.
No, so 15 yards and a first down. So a 15-yard penalty on Logan gives Onalaska a first down and 10 from the 16-yard line. What a change that is.
Yeah, what looked like could be a 4 and out.
Skifton will turn and hand it off to Banks along the right side, and he will push forward up to about the 15, maybe a gain of 1 for Banks. 2nd and 9 coming up, 4.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, great pursuit. Bradley Check getting up a little slow on that one, made the tackle, and good read on that trap to Banks.
So Onalaska content just running out the clock.
I'm just watching this from up here, and yeah, they could run that slant to Odom if they really wanted to.
High snap. Skifton hands it off to Banks, who will again work his way through a couple of tackles up to about the 12-yard line, maybe a gain of 4.
And again, that's not ideal to throw in this situation, obviously, but they have it if they want it. The cushion's there, and Odom could easily break to the middle of the field here.
Onalaska again going to let the clock continue to run on 3rd and 6. 3rd and 5-ish. We'll give it to Banks again, right side. He's got some blockers this time. Speed into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornell Banks. From 12 yards out, Banks takes it in. He gets his touchdown back, And Onalaska is pouring it on here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, different Onalaska team in the second half. They really put the pedal to the metal. A lot of urgency for the most part. This drive a little slower, but in the end, the result is still the same. Onalaska punches it in, and a decisive lead now.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a turnover on downs, but the pass interference call changes things, and it's 41-18 as Megan comes on to kick the extra point. Snap a little low, but she gets the kick up, and good again. It's 42-18 with 3:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. Game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Free insurance reviews, free quotes, and the bottom line, they make insurance easy for you. Most importantly, all of your insurance needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. The Hilltoppers lead 42-18. They really separated here in this fourth quarter. That's what the good teams do. Even in these close games, they start to separate themselves late.
Yeah, and, the good teams do. The turnovers, both teams answered on the turnovers, but I think the difference is Onalaska just a little bit more aggressive with their offensive play calling, mixing it up a little bit more and making Logan's defense think a little bit in the second half. Done a good job of mixing it up, and it helps that Brady Kuhn has had a monster night.
Line drive kick right at the returner, Harry Luckner, I believe.
What do you got for numbers on Kuhn, Aaron? I know you're keeping stats because even though I should as the color guy, you do a good job at it.
I'll get back to you when my math happens.
I hit the buttons.
Yes. Logan will start their possession on the 44.
It's like playing Connect 4. Do I put it here, hit the button here? Always waiting to hit the button.
I've got him for 19 carries for 133 yards tonight.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns
3,
on the
that's
ground.
right. Yep.
So he's done Brady Kuhn things here tonight. 1st and 10, low snap. Will be a handoff over on the right side. New quarterback and running back in for Logan as Jamison Miller is now the quarterback. On the carry was Avon Smith.
Yeah, both these teams now getting some other players in to get some playing time. First half fantastic. Second half started off very high intensity, and fourth quarter turned into all Hilltoppers.
I think this is pretty on par with what we expected. Maybe Logan able to hang around for a little bit.
I did say when you and I talked, I thought it would be close early, and then they would pull away late.
Just seems like this
I'm
Onalaska
no Nostradamus.
team. Yeah, right.
He's got better hair than I do, that's for sure.
Handoff again to Smith, who will work the left side. He'll try to swim his way forward. Maybe a yard or 2, I think they're going to give him on the carry. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up on 2 minutes remaining here in this final quarter.
So going into this, Aaron, Onalaska, of course, ranked number 3 in Division 3. West Salem tonight ranked number 6 in Division 4. Aquinas number 1 in Division 5. Bangor number 9 in Division 6. Cashton number 3 in Division 4. And in 8-man football, DeSoto is number 4 in 8-man football, 3-0.
So I got a question for you on that just after here on this 3rd down play. Again, in the shotgun for Jamison Miller. To the left of him, Smith. He will take the snap. He will fake the handoff. Miller will roll. The ball is tipped into the air and incomplete. Almost a sliding grab that time by, I believe that is Daniel Roberts, but incomplete, and it'll be 4th down. So my question here for you is Aquinas.
Yeah.
Do you think the coaches actually think they're the number one team, or do you think because they're the defending champion, they haven't lost yet, they're basically a de facto number one?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, when you look at the talent that they have, now granted they lost a lot of playmakers.
Yep.
You got Flottmeyer coming back. You lose a lot of production at wide receiver. You still got a pretty good running game for the most part, but they have not come out like I thought they would this year. If that answers your question a little bit.
4th down, Miller will throw it deep and just overthrows an intended receiver, James Gruen. It is incomplete, and it is another turnover on downs for the Logan Rangers.
I guess the state poll kind of answers that question a little bit more because they are the champion. They're ranked number 2 in that poll.
Yeah.
But they haven't really looked like the state champion.
Right. That's
what
what
you know. So when you look at our schedule and you have that West Salem Aquinas game at the end of the year, that's interesting because I think West Salem's playing their best football right now. They look great right now. After that Onalaska loss, they really flipped the switch after that. They've been a totally different football team.
So Onalaska will take over here with a minute and a half left, and they will kneel out the rest of this clock here.
I keep bringing it up, though, man. We got to find a way to cover that Cashton Bangor game. And I'm not saying you and me. We have our obligations, and I know John's listening like, Scotty, get off of that. Get off of that. But that is a rivalry that has not been a rivalry in years, and this is the second time they're basically going to play for all the marbles. You know? I mean, those two teams do not like each other. Trust me, I played in the rivalry. It always wasn't. It wasn't rainbows and hugs and everything else. It was football. I mean, and it's exciting to see them back. Coach Hemmersbach's done a great job with that program, and I mean, I don't know. Just that last week of the season is so intriguing across the board.
It'll be a great week of football.
It is like the NFL Week 18 in some capacity.
Yeah, it's going to be outstanding.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that week. As Matty
Sorry,
Burnett.
John. He'll probably yell at me later. He doesn't yell, though. I think he likes me all right. But
Matty Burnett will take another knee.
All right.
And the clock will continue to roll out as the teams will handshake at midfield. It's a big win for Onalaska. Didn't look like it for a while, but they end up pulling away 42-18, our final score. Onalaska stays undefeated. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get some post-game stats and analysis for you, tell you where we're going next week, and we'll get you off to the Festival Foods post-game show right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Autumn is in the air. A reminder that the heating season will be here sooner than you think. It's time to start thinking about your furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and schedule your furnace maintenance checkup. Rish will make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency, saving you money on your energy bill. Need a new furnace? Now's the time to upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, smooth, and reliable Armstrong air system. Get ready for the heating season with a call to your Armstrong air dealer. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. And Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school football for nearly 4 decades and running. Hilltopper Refuse at your disposal since 1983. All right, Scotty, a 42-18 victory for Onalaska tonight. It was close for a while, and then they broke away. A much different team from the first 3 quarters and that fourth quarter.
I was impressed with how Logan started the game. I thought they really controlled the tempo in that first half. But then in the second half, Onalaska just flipped the switch and just took over. And a lot of it is Onalaska's got more depth to the playbook, I think, what they can do with the playmakers that they have, where you look at Logan and you stop Reynolds, you know, you stop the QB, and there's really, what do you have left? You know what I mean? And you know, Logan tried to mix up some pass. They were successful for a little while, but then Onalaska's speed just took over on the defensive side. They were stopping edge plays, making good plays on the ball in the secondary. A couple penalties here and there you got to clean up, obviously. But overall, I mean, the second half, especially the fourth quarter, was all purple here tonight at Swanson Field.
Yeah, a really nice second half for the Hilltoppers. For Logan, can you take a positive out of this with how you played in the first half?
With the third-ranked team, and you know, in your division, and Logan plays a division up, I believe. But in your division in this conference for a first half, and they really dominated the trenches. I thought the first half was Logan. They did a great job on the offensive line, really taking a lot of time away. Onalaska didn't really have a lot of time to really get, you know, in that rhythm that they like to get into offensively. So Logan took a lot of that away from them. But in the second half, I mean, Onalaska just started to put the pedal to the metal, and really the proverbial nail in the coffin came on that muff punt. I mean, after that, it was all Hilltoppers.
Well, Scotty, Contractor Supply. Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence
and recycling service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Due to recent storms, your house and other buildings on your property may have been severely damaged. Now you need a new roof and siding. Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from your local CertainTeed roofing and siding dealer, Contractor Supply of West Salem. CertainTeed offers the widest variety of designs and color options, and every CertainTeed product is backed by the manufacturer's warranty for your peace of mind. Choose CertainTeed, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, make sure your furnace running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. And Ultra Federal Credit Union with driveultra.org. You're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. Quick stat recap here from this ball game. Just 21 total yards for Logan in that second half, all coming on the ground. They had 168 total yards compared to Onalaska's 300 total yards. 20 first downs for Onalaska, just 11 for Logan. Big penalties for Onalaska today, 8 for 69. That was one thing that they do have to shore up. And it was a big night on the ground, as Scotty alluded to, all night for Brady Kuhn. He had 19 carries for 133 yards and 3 touchdowns. It was another touchdown for Stifton on the ground, one for Banks on the ground, and one for Evan Anderson through the air, which was great to see for him. I know Coach Yashinsky's wanted to get him for a while. Yeah.
I mean, that was really one of those plays that you know that Onalaska has that weaponry, and you can use it. He's just another weapon. I mean, he's 6'4", $175, and he's a forward in basketball. But
yeah.
Onalaska overall tonight just took over the second half. Brady Kuhn ran wild, especially in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I mean, this team's legit. We won't see him for a little while now. I think we got West Salem and GET next week.
Next week we'll be at GET. It'll be West Salem and GET. So
Paul Anderson.
There you go.
My buddy
the
Paul.
Revamped offense going back to the old style at GET.
I'm excited to see it. I mean, he's a great coach. He's such a spark plug. He motivates kids very well. He motivates even, at semi-pro level when he was with the Rough Riders. Fantastic coach, and he's doing a great job in GET. But, man, that West Salem team, they have flipped the switch.
They'll be good. Can't wait to see them again.
Yep.
All right, that'll be 6 o'clock next week. We'll have the preview show next Friday. 6:45-ish we'll start live here on the radio and on our YouTube channel.
I like ish.
Ish. For now, we'll say goodbye for you. We'll say goodbye to you from Swanson Field. We'll send it back to our studio where John Papadopoulos awaits for our Festival Foods post-game show. All the scores and stats from around the area, interviews as well. We thank you for listening to this coverage, our Game of the Week coverage on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. For Scotty Grant and, of course, Jeff, as always, on the camera, Aaron Morse, thanking you for listening, and have a great weekend, everybody.